So it's another one of those Prague summer night ones. It's actually difficult for me to show you anything around here which is not shown before on earlier videos of mine. Prague is of course a very nice place, but like just about anything else, it is finite. It doesn't carry on forever, even though maybe the first time you come here it may appear to be an unending labyrinth of quaint little back streets. After a while you start to discover you're seeing the same ones again and again, often the same people offering the same goods and services again and again, but nevertheless very pleasant. So I don't think I'm showing anything in particular that I haven't shown before. In fact, I'm more than certain that pretty much all of this has been shown before. Maybe that's not the best place to go down anyway. Maybe I should go up here, be a bit more original, because I'm sure I've been down there before. And yeah, I just wanted to keep on recording this, even though it's at risk of repeating things that were done earlier, because I've also got things to talk about. And one of the things that I've got to talk about is where all of this YouTube malarkey is going. Oh, a nice burp there. I hope you heard that. It would have been a pity to waste it. It wasn't my burp, I hasten to add. Restaurant is open. That's what the name of the restaurant is, Restaurant. And restaurant is open, so it's just called Restaurant. That's a nice original name for a restaurant. So so one of the things I wanted to say was, about where this whole internet malarkey is going. And we talked about, or have we talked about, people talk about Web 1.0 and then Web 2.0. With Web 2.0 being all this interactive stuff where content's really provided by people visiting websites and providing content being interactive, just like Web 2.0 typical application would be. Well, one of the typical applications is obviously blogging with comments, and another one is what we're doing right now, which is YouTube. YouTube came on the scene really towards the end of 2005, and now we're halfway through 2012. Within a year or so of YouTube appearing, it was obviously the place to be. I mean, where does it go from getting films? I mean, what more can you do than have a film online so that everybody can watch your film of anything you want to do, whether it's put stills on there and music, although there's obviously been a problem with music, or just walk along and talk or share your views and everything. Film seems to be the ultimate thing that you can possibly do, but nothing else seems to have come along to overtake the charm, as it were, of being able to nothing seems to have overturned the charm of being able to just do films, but it appears to be church night, not Costello. I didn't know that. So all the churches are open for people to walk in and out of them all night long, by the looks of things. In Prague tonight. Similar to Night of the Museums. So there you go. You can walk around from church to church tonight and appreciate them as if they were museums. Of course, that's not what really church is about. But these buildings, of course, are really little more than museums, because all they are is full of art which if they are used at all in religious worship, it means idolatry, doesn't it? In my view, anyway. So, a building like this, lovely as it is, that's not what Jesus meant by the word church when he said, "On this rock shall I build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail upon it." He didn't mean buildings. He meant a community, ecclesia, the chosen ones. Anyway, that's an aside. What I really wanted to talk about, and that was an unexpected bonus, what I really wanted to talk about was what more can you do than what YouTube does? What more can you do in terms of interactivity and community? I mean, obviously YouTube's been honed and kicked about by various updates, upgrades. Some of them good, some of them not so good. Some interactivity's increased, some of it's decreased. Some of the personalisation element has got better, in other ways it's got worse. You can't say nearly as much about yourself on your YouTube channel now as you used to be able to. Once you changed over, then that all disappeared. You couldn't write anything, well, actually it kept your text until you tried to edit it, and then when you tried to edit it you discovered that you were being told that it didn't work, that this is far too much text and you've got to cut it right down. And some of the things that, they just don't show anymore. So lots of changes. And so one of the changes, of course, is when everybody started, or maybe not everybody, but certainly a lot of people started to do HD, to use HD uploads rather than the old form. And even at the moment I'm on VGA, which I suppose is okay because it's the night, but mainly I'm also doing HD. This is just the case of what's technically possible, I think, because you can do it, because you have got that upload speed now, and HD is available, and cameras are cheap which will take HD, and you can use it easily. It doesn't completely mess with the download times like it would have done at the beginning of YouTube, upload and download times. That's basically the way things seem to be working. You've got newer and newer editing software, which means you can do more interesting things. People are getting better at using it. Ideas necessarily getting more interesting, or are people just doing the old ideas again and again? Well, that's a question, isn't it?